Hello! I showed off a bit of our garden in the last video, but I skipped over our farm critters. This is Emily, our farm cat. She takes care of bunnies, voles, pretty much anything else she fancies. She is awesome. We also have chickens. We have 2-year-old hens in this pen that are molting right now. They look pitiful, but in a month or so, they will have dropped their old feathers and grown new, thick feathers just in time for winter. We also have pullets that were hatched this spring and summer. Our chickens are one of the reasons we can garden so cheaply. They are our soil manufacturers. We give them a lot of space to roam while keeping them out of the garden, but we throw all of our garden and food scraps in one place. So this is where they poop and scratch the most. Therefore, this is where our richest soil comes from. I collect their compost whenever I can and spread it everywhere I plant. So here you can see that we've thrown them tomato plants and green bean plants. They've picked off all the food. There's a watermelon they're eating. Anyway, we collect eggs from our hens, which is one of the reasons we're not 100% vegan. However, when they go broody, when they're ready to become mamas, we allow them to sit and hatch out chicks. And these are our latest chicks. It's very obvious when they go broody. They will not let you collect their eggs. They'll growl at you. And they also don't leave their nests for basically anything but a little bit of water and a little bit of food. That's when you know they're ready to become a good mama. It's so much fun watching chicks grow up with their mama and just be natural. So, back to the other half of the garden. In just a second. There we go. You may have noticed all the fencing. This is to keep out the deer, the raccoons, the groundhogs. They have killed our fruit harvest this year. We expand whenever we get a chance. We'd like for our garden to go all the way to the electric fence eventually. We collect cardboard and newspaper, and whenever we have the time and resources, we go ahead and add another section of the garden. Our biggest issue here is Bermuda grass. I have to be sure not to leave any gaps in the cardboard, and if I do, I have to stay really diligent in pulling it up, laying down more newspaper, piling on more mulch. I'll zoom in where I was not so diligent. Here's some Bermuda grass that I need to pull up. Local tree trimmers just dropped off 9 or so loads the other month, just in time too. We were almost out. So this is all fresh mulch rather. So again, back to the garden. Here is what happens when I do not cover my brassicas. They are just pitiful. Under the cover, however, are some newly planted kale sprouts. Just starting to pop up. And under the other cover, there's some cabbages that are ready to be transplanted, and some more kale sprouts that are sizing up. The second section of the garden is mainly fruit. About 8 years ago, we were gifted about 20 blueberry plants. We struggled for years to keep the Bermuda grass out of the blueberry patch, and nothing worked. We put down weed cloth after weed cloth to no avail, and finally, we put down tarp and then bag mulch on top of that. And that was basically our garden. So you can see the tarp starting to come through. So the plan is to pull up all the layers of tarp and recover with mulch. So we're chipping away at that chore a little bit at a time. So another fruit we have other than blueberries are raspberries. That's our raspberry patch, about double fenced in because of the groundhogs. They're ever-bearing, so we get raspberries through the summer and mainly during the fall. They're really ramping up now. And here is our other strawberry patch. And that's basically our garden. So let me know in the comments what you'd like to see in the next video, and I will try to accommodate. See you next time.